Let me know when you guys come in. What's up, Dirty South? What's up, Caleb? Emerald Transparency. Troll Lives Matter. George Ward. We got some horrible news, guys. A First Amendment auditor has been shot and killed by police. Earlier, when I first heard the report was sent to me by Lackluster, it was told to me that he was killed on an audit, but I did a little bit more research and it doesn't look like he was killed on an audit. This channel, I actually talked to this channel before and I gave him some tips on how to audit. I shared a video for him. He was very stoked when I shared it for him. Lackluster also shared a video for him. And the channel's name was Public Transparency. So we're gonna get into it, what we found out, and let's see what we can do to send the court of public opinion over to those stations, because there was 3 agencies involved. So this is what we know right now, folks. Quick update. A First Amendment auditor has been shot and killed by police. A First Amendment auditor was shot and killed by police, but it wasn't during an audit, if I'm not mistaken. There was some issue going on, and his mom called the police, and that's what I am reading, and that's what I'm finding out, is that the mom called the police and told the dispatcher that he had an airsoft gun. As a matter of fact, let me stop talking. Let me read to you guys an article of what happened. Okay, so a 17-year-old First Amendment auditor was shot and killed by police. He was fatally shot near Jamesville, New York, after pointing what police say appeared to be a gun at officers. The police officers knew it was an airsoft gun because the mom told the dispatch, and the dispatch told police that he may have an airsoft gun. So it happened in Onondaga County, and there was 3 agencies involved, folks. It was Onondaga County Sheriffs, New York State Troopers, and DeWitt Police Department. And so this is what we know. It happened about 2 months ago, about 2 to 3 months ago. I just found out about that this morning. So since this morning up until now, pretty much all morning long, I've been doing as much research on this as possible. And we did find out some stuff. They did, now check this out, folks. I shared a video for this channel, and I went back to my video so that I could actually find exactly what channel it was, and I clicked the link. It took me to the channel, but when I clicked the link to the video, it says that the video is private. From my understanding, they took his phone after he was shot and killed, and the parents and the family doesn't have access to his YouTube account. So if I'm not mistaken, somebody in that department grabbed his phone, put most of the videos on private, and the only 3 videos that are left on his channel are videos where the audits were passes. So the channel name is Public Transparency. The 17-year-old auditor's name, who was shot and killed by police, his name was Judson Albahm. So rest in peace, Judson Albahm. Man, horrible news, guys. Horrible news. So what I want to do really quick is show you guys some of the video. I want to show you guys some of the video that I mirrored.
No, I want to ask a very simple, easy yes or no question, because I actually do want to walk on my way. Am I being detained?
Yes.
I am?
Yes.
Is that a lawful order?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a lawful order?
Right to, have ID, identify yourself.
Pay attention, folks. This department right here is one of the departments that were involved in his shooting. So they knew who he was. They had to have known who he was. There's an article that I read that talks about that. Let me read to you guys really quick what the family wrote on the GoFundMe page. If I can find it. Give me one sec, folks. So the only way to find it, check this out, guys. And this is one of the things that I do right away. Once I know something like this happens, I go and I grab and I screenshot and screen record everything possible. So what I did is I screen recorded the 3 videos that he did, and I also went to his community page. And on the community page, he has some posts. On that posts, as you guys can see on my... I can't really pull it up on my iPad because for some reason YouTube doesn't allow community posts on the iPad, so I have to show you guys. I can maybe screenshot it and send it to you guys, but there's some comments in the community posts, and in one of the comments there's a channel name called #Justice for Judson, and in the hashtag, as you guys can see right here, they left a link to the GoFundMe. So I click on that link, and there it is, boom. And I'll show you guys on the screenshot of the link to his GoFundMe. So they seem to have raised close to the amount that they needed to, but if you guys want to go ahead and send some donations over there to them, I'll leave that link in the description when I'm done with this video as well. So I want to read to you guys what it says in the GoFundMe. Okay, it says 17-year-old Judson Albaham's life was cut short on March 4th, 2021, when police killed him as he was experiencing a mental health crisis. Judson was a child who was failed by the system. More importantly, he was a son, brother, grandson, nephew, cousin, and friend who was deeply loved and will be forever missed. In the immediate future, Judson's family needs financial support for expenses such as permanent memorial like a bench park, and legal fees. Long-term funds will be needed for mental health support costs. Any leftover money will be deposited into college savings accounts for Judson's siblings. All donations to this GoFundMe will go directly to Judson's family for these purposes. In response to his death at the hands of police, family and friends have begun to organize a #Justice for Judson campaign to effect the change our policing system desperately needs and to prevent this tragedy from happening to any more children or adults. Please join family and friends for a vigil on March 10th, and even the smallest donations help. Thank you to everyone who has donated to help support the Albahm family during this very difficult time. Moving forward, I am going to manage the page on behalf of the family. That is not me speaking. That's coming from Courtney Rose, Judson's aunt. So when I initially looked up the story, I thought he was killed on an audit, but he wasn't, guys. It's important to understand that he was not killed on an audit. But what exactly happened? From my understanding, on one of the reports, it says that he was angry. Actually, let me go ahead and read some of that report to you guys. I'm just gonna chop it up if I try to. All right, nearly 3 days after a Janesville teen was fatally shot by officers of multiple law enforcement agencies, officials of the New York State Police, Onondaga County Sheriff's Office, and DeWitt Police have released few details about what happened and answered few questions. Judson Albahm, 17, was fatally shot Thursday along Apulia Road after pointing something. Police have not said what he pointed at officers. Police have only said he pointed something that looked like a gun towards the officers. The Post-Standard reported the teen's identity Friday. Judson's identity was confirmed by New York State Police spokesman Jack Keller on Saturday night. Information about fatal shootings by police is typically shared with the public faster than has happened in Thursday's shooting. In addition to not identifying what Judson was holding, authorities have not described the encounter between police and the teen. Authorities have not said where exactly the encounter took place They have not yet answered how many officers shot at him, whose bullets hit him, or who fired the fatal shot. They have not yet released which agencies the officer who fired at Judson worked for. So that's extremely important. I'll tell you guys why that's important. Who fired the shot from what agency? Did Judson ever meet one of these officers in the past? Was he in one of his videos? Did that officer know who Judson was? I believe that once the police officers know who we are, they're gonna share it between each other, because that's how they do. That's exactly how they do. Let's go back to watching a little bit of the video, guys, so you guys know how good this kid actually was at such a young age. Who got killed? Mike wants to know. His name was Judson. His name was Judson Albahm, and he was from Jamesville, New York. And his channel name was Public Transparency. So let's watch a little bit more of the video, guys.
You both say I'm detained, right?
Yeah. You're
like
coming
to-
up
Okay.
here and you're being suspicious, and
Okay.
now you're being belligerent, and we're
No.
trying to figure
Actually,
out
I'll
what's
just
going
wait for your
on.
supervisor now.
That's
I'm gonna.
perfect. He's gonna come out here in just a second.
Hey guys, this channel right here, Public Transparency, you guys are gonna like this kid. He's really good at what he does, and he's young, and I'm proud to share this video for you guys. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. Let's get his numbers up. I really want to see him do more work. I'll let his work speak for itself, so I won't hold you up. I'll see you guys over in his comment section.
Hello, how you doing?
Can I help you?
No, I'm good.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Just going in there.
You can't go in there. It's secured. So if you need to go in there.
Oh, is this secure right here?
Yeah. What are you looking for, please?
Yeah. Is this a public?
Is this the South Community Police Station?
There's no lobby?
No. I mean, you'd have to be buzzed in. So what can I help you with?
Nothing.
Well, then why do you need to go in the lobby?
I was just looking around. Can I look?
What's your name?
I'm not going in there. Can I look though?
Yeah, you can take a peek.
Okay.
Do you live around here? You just wonder where the police station is?
Yeah. Basically.
Okay.
Videoing? What is it? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Am I videoing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, why?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I not allowed to?
It's just a little unusual. You come and walk up here out of nowhere. I asked you what I can help you with. You said nothing. You want to go into the police station and look at our lobby. We don't have one. It's secured.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Do you
Okay.
have ID on you?
No.
Okay. This is suspicious
drive
behavior.
here?
You understand?
Did you? It's not suspicious.
It is suspicious
149
behavior.
point G, the bottom penal code. Go read it before you try anything stupid.
Don't threaten me.
I ain't threatening you.
You did.
I didn't.
149.
This is all live.
That's
Don't try
fine.
to twist it.
That's
It's
fine.
all.
Nobody's trying to twist anything.
You can't
walk
lie
out-
on camera.
You walk up here out of nowhere. So I ask you, what can I help you with? We have civilians walk up here all the time,
Okay,
sir.
well this is just a public sidewalk, right? So you
It's
have
not
civilians.
A public sidewalk. This
You said you
belongs
have
to the-
civilians walk up here.
Yeah,
This
so
is
I
paid
asked
by
you
the
what-
taxpayers,
so I asked
correct?
You, what can I do for
This
you?
is
You
paid by
said
the
nothing.
tax. Nothing. Correct.
Yeah, so I said, okay, so what are you doing here? That's a normal response. This is the police
Do you have a
station.
supervisor? Could
Would
you
you like
are?
to speak
Yeah.
Sure.
Honestly, no. Actually,
4509 to control.
You don't have any ID on you, bud?
I don't need any ID on me.
Please have 45S6 come out of the South Station.
It's
We're
cold.
Listen, we're trying to figure out who you're. Yeah, it's freezing out.
It
you
is
don't have a
cold.
coat on, nothing.
I don't need a code, do I?
Well, not necessarily.
Well, I mean, if
It's
it's
cold
winter
out.
weather, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Just needs to come
Negative. Please have 45S6 come. I'm with 4506.
I got a question. Am I being detained?
out. Listen,
Am I being? No. I want to ask a very simple, easy yes or no question because I actually do want to walk on my way. Am I being detained?
yes.
Am I? I am.
Yeah.
Is that a lawful order?
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, that's a lawful
I would
order.
like to, have ID, identify yourself.
You both say I'm detained, right?
Yeah. You're
like
coming
to-
up
Okay.
here and you're being suspicious, and
Okay.
now you're being belligerent, and we're
No.
trying to figure
Actually,
out
I'll
what's
just
going
wait for your
on.
supervisor now.
That's
I'm
perfect.
gonna.
He's gonna come out here in just a second.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have any ID.
No ill will, no weapons. I don't have any ID on me. I'm not willing to give it.
Why don't you?
Do you suspect me of a crime?
He's videoing videotaped the,
That's 6. Good. What's up?
Hi, Sarge. How you doing today?
What's going on?
They said I was detained.
For what?
I'm just, he came up, Helen asked,
Can I help you?
And he said no, he just wanted to look in the police station as he's videotaping.
What's that about?
I don't know. I'm on a public sidewalk, correct?
He doesn't have ID.
What's your
we
name?
don't know where
I don't need an ID, do I?
Yes.
Why?
Because right now it seems like you're trying to initiate some police contact.
No, sir. I'm
and
on a
really
public
not
sidewalk.
Sure what your intention is here.
I'm
and I have the
conducting
right
a
to
First
ask
Amendment
you
audit. Yes, sir.
What this is about.
Yes, sir.
So
This is
what can I
live.
help you
This
with?
is
I don't
live, sir.
care.
Okay.
Matter of fact, we're taping you too. See the camera right there?
Yes, sir.
You're on tape also.
Sir, do you know
what is it that you want?
Sir, do you know of 149.G? You cannot reasonably. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Goodbye.
Thank you, sir. Have a good
time
one.
with your little
I'm
gang
glad
here.
you know about 149.G, though.
I'll bet you I do.
I hope you inform your officers as well.
Let me unmute my mic. Keep in mind, folks, that this department was involved as well. They are holding on to his property. What's up, Lackluster? Welcome into the chats, man. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Lackluster for sharing this news with me today. Somebody went and gave him a comment and told him that the dude was killed on an audit. So when Lackluster texted me this morning, I was like, oh, hell no. An auditor was killed on an audit. But I went over there and I did some more research and found out that that he was killed when his mother called the police, if I'm not mistaken. So we're definitely going to keep you guys updated with new developments and stuff. We are finding out some more stuff. From my understanding, they didn't want to release the agencies that were involved. They still have not released the names of the officers that fired the shots. So that's one thing that we definitely have to we have to find that out. And we have to make sure that they release the property back to the family, because that's not right. And we definitely know that when police are known to make mistakes, they cover things up and they destroy property. If I'm not mistaken, in James Freeman's recent video, they destroyed his property without him even knowing. It's what they do. It's dirty. It's very dirty what they do. Let's keep watching this video, folks.
Got up in my face trying to intimidate me. Like, come on, guys.
I hate to tell you guys this, but he does get detained or arrested. His phone gets shut off after he goes back inside. Gets kicked out. Sergeant comes out again and arrests him. It disgusts me. But right now I want to show you guys another clip where this guy gets up in his face, just basically trying to intimidate this guy. Check this out.
Can I help you with something?
No, nothing specific. How you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Filming what?
Sir, please don't get up in my personal space. You're live right now.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Am
Who
I
are
touching you?
Are you a cop?
I'm asking you a question.
Are you a cop?
You're in this public building.
Yep.
I'm part of the formula for
Public.
public safety. So what are you doing here?
I'm asking you to get out of my space, sir. I find it very
I'm
harassing.
asking you a question.
I find it
What-
very harassing. Please step back from my space, sir.
No,
step
you know
back.
what? I got the panic button. Let me.
The panic button.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Seriously.
The cops.
So for all of those of you that are just tuning in now, a 17-year-old First Amendment auditor was shot and killed by police. NC Tyrant Hunter, Priceless Channel, Solo Yacker, Press On, Lady Justice, thank you guys all for tuning in. A First Amendment auditor, 17 years old, channel name was Public Transparency. His real name was Judson Albahm, and this guy was, at first I thought he was doing a First Amendment audit, but when I went and looked, it doesn't appear that he was doing a First Amendment audit. But I do believe that the police knew who he was, and they killed him, guys. Let me see if we can go into. Let's check out this news.
Good evening, everyone. We continue to follow breaking news out of Janesville tonight. A teenager has died following an officer-involved shooting. The teen who was shot and killed by police was 17 years old. Good evening, everyone. I'm Christy Casciano.
I'm Jeff Kulikowski. The call going out this afternoon in the area of Apulia Road and Coy Road. News Channel 9 Callahan Marshall been there since the story broke. Callahan, what's the situation? What's the scene like out there now?
Guys, as you just saw, it's still very active. We just had a car rush by with its lights on. We're also seeing the sheriff's office helicopter was above the scene taking pictures of what was happening down here below. So right now I'm at Apulia Road and Coy Road, where a lot has been happening within the last half hour. Like I just said, you saw the car with the lights on. The sheriff's office has been circling around this area in a helicopter for at least the past half hour now, taking pictures. So the calls came in around 1 o'clock this afternoon. The Onondaga County Sheriff's Office says the shooting happened in the area of Apulia Road just south of Coy Road. Police haven't released whether the officer involved in this shooting was injured or not. The Sheriff's Office says there is no threat to the public. Now, law enforcement is expected to be here for hours, possibly into the night, investigating this. They do say, New York State Police has told me that they are still early on in this investigation, and they will give us more information as it becomes available. Live in Jamesville, Callahan Marshall, News Channel 9.
Callahan, thank you for bringing us up again. Good evening, everyone. I'm Christy Casciano.
I'm Jeff Kulikowski. For the first time, we're hearing from the mother of the 17-year-old shot and killed by police in Jamesville last week. News Channel 9's Josh Martin joins us now.
With more, Josh. Judson Albaham's mother detailing just a gut-wrenching story of a child she says she tried so hard to help.
That's right, Christy. Carissa Myers, Judson's mother, gave a really emotional and honestly heartbreaking account of her son's life and what their family went through. She spoke about her son learning he had Asperger's and oppositional defiance disorder when he was only 8 years old. She says in many ways she wishes she never knew that diagnosis, calling the last few years of Judson's life the most difficult for her and her family. Carissa Myers says her son struggled in school, was labeled a troublemaker, and she just couldn't find the proper help for him. Regarding her son and his relationship with law enforcement during those difficult years, Myers said, having to deal with law enforcement took a toll on our family, as well as the DeWitt Police Department. They knew my son well, as he had frequent contacts whenever he was in distress or experiencing mental health breakdowns. They knew Judson, but they didn't know how to help him either. When he was a little boy, his favorite thing to do was put on a uniform and be a cop. Eventually, he became scared of them. She went on to say, Judson's life was ended too soon, but it wasn't in vain. I want everyone to know our story, and I want every helpless mother to keep pushing to find answers and a better way. Now, her family is asking for privacy during this difficult time. Judson Albahm was shot and killed by police last week after officers say he pointed an air pistol at officers. The state attorney general now reviewing that case. You can read the full statement from Carissa Myers at localsyr.com.
I'm going to show you some of the things that were on his his community post. Mr. Lieutenant Anderson went ahead and took 3 pictures of my vehicle. I went ahead and FOIA requested those pictures only to get a response that those records do not exist. I then went ahead and gave the FOIA officer a call and asked her to send me something that certified that those records do not exist. 2 days following, I received this email. I wonder where those records were hiding. So a police officer was out there taking pictures of him, folks. So like I said, there is a GoFundMe and there's a channel, #Justice for Judson, but there's no content on that channel. And they also have a Facebook.
They're going to let you know that's perfectly legal. Please
I
back
didn't
up
say it
from my
was
space.
illegal. I'm asking you what you're doing here.
And you don't get any answer to that. That's how it works. That's how the law is.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll find out shortly here.
All right. Please back up from my personal space, sir.
Define your person.
I do want to point something out, folks. There is a report that said that, I don't know if supposedly the mother had told the dispatch that he had threatened in the past suicide by cop. So let's say that's true. Let's say that he had said that he had threatened that before, suicide by cop. So the mother told dispatch that he was unstable, that he had an airsoft gun, and that he also threatened suicide by cop before in the past. Dispatch relayed that message over to police, and police still showed up and shot him to death. It makes absolutely no sense. I think if I was going into an area, let's say one of my family members called me and says, hey man, you got fucking Ricky over here, he's starting shit again, but he's running around with the stupid airsoft gun. I'm gonna go over there, and you think I'm gonna dump on my cousin Ricky or whoever it is, right? And dump on him and kill him? I know he's got an airsoft gun. It just doesn't make any sense. Why are they withholding his phone? Did he have a camera going? Did he have his phone going? Did the police get his phone, log on to his channel, and put all his videos on private, except for 3 videos that were passes? It makes absolutely no sense to me, guys. What we need to do is these 3 agencies need to be audited in New York. So whoever we have down there in that area, we need to really go over there and see if we can do some audits, ask some questions, get some answers, and take the court of public opinion over there. What can I say, guys? Look, even if he wasn't auditing, could they have done something to not kill him? Did they know who he was? There's a news article that says that they had to have known who he was. So just, yeah, makes absolutely no sense to me, guys. Thank you guys for the super chats. It's good to see you guys all in here. Yep, Raggle Monkey, sad story all the way around. Rocky Shepherd, I don't think you should say that, man. Look, guys, I don't recommend family members calling the cops on your family members, right? Don't call the police on your family members. Don't call an armed thug to come help. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Here's the thing, though. We are led to believe that it is going to happen, that they're going to somehow control the situation. Propaganda, these guys are called heroes. It's just sad. It's sad, guys. It's sickening, like Private 9 says. I put the channel name up on top, public transparency. Yeah, sad deal, folks.
At least 3 feet away.
So I posted like 2 videos of his on this video that I did, and those videos are on private. You can't see them no more unless you're watching it here.
Please back up from my personal space, sir.
Personal space?
Please back up from my personal space, sir. Please back up from my personal space, sir. You're live. A lot of people are watching you.
I don't care.
Please back up from my personal space, sir.
You're in here, and
Please back up from my personal space. Please back up from my personal space. The court, if this has to go to trial, the court will see you're getting in my face.
Trial for what?
Back up.
You're telling me what to do. You come into this.
I'm telling you to back up from my personal space. That's what I'm telling you to do.
I'm asking you what you're doing in here.
Well,
right
I'm
now.
telling you stop walking towards me.
I'm asking you, what are you doing here?
I'm telling you.
I'm asking you, and you're not answering the question.
As an old man, stop walking towards me.
Old man.
Yes.
I'm an old man. Okay.
Yes. Stop walking towards me.
Would disagree with that. Am I in no way? Yeah, okay.
I was very nice with these individuals, and then
That's
you
fine.
came
I'm
up in my
asking you what
face
you're
and
doing
telling
here.
me what, but they didn't get up in my face like that. Please back up from my personal space, sir. Please back up from my personal space, sir. Please, as a city official, I'm asking you to back up from my personal space.
Who's the city official?
You're a
Me
city
or-
worker.
No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay, then what are you?
I'm a town official.
Town official. There you
I'm
go.
asking what you're doing.
Getting paid by the taxpayers. Please back up
That's
from my
right.
personal space, sir. Please.
I'm asking again. What are you doing here?
I said back up from my personal space, sir. Back up from my personal space. Please and thank you.
Three agencies, folks. 3 agencies and supposedly no body cam footage at all? Does that make sense to you guys? No body cam footage, 3 agencies. What about dash cam footage? No body cam footage, no dash cam footage.
Here.
All you
Make
get
sure,
to know is
make sure
I'm
they
a-
get a good face.
I'm a teenager, right? Don't get in my personal space, please. Don't get in my personal space, please.
I'm not in your personal
I'm gonna
space.
let the officers know that you were walking
said
up on
3
me. I
feet.
didn't
I'm
walk
3
up on
feet now.
anybody. Okay, thank you.
I'm 3 feet now.
Thank you. Thank you. You are 3 feet. Now please stay 3 feet away from me. If I stop, please stay 3 feet away from me. Please and thank you. Trust me, I do this a lot. I know what I'm doing.
So, again, you're in a public facility. What are you doing here?
Conducting a First Amendment audit.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Oh, that's fine. I
Do you
don't
know
have
what
a
it-
problem with that.
No, I'm asking you,
What's
do you
your
know what
name?
it is?
What's your name?
I don't have to give that?
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm in a public space.
Yes,
The
yes,
only
you are.
time that I would have to give my name is if I committed a crime. That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
You know that?
Go with that.
We don't know yet, LG. We don't know the badge number of the murdering cop yet. And as a matter of fact, they don't want to release the information of who the officer was that was involved. They didn't even want to release the agencies involved. Are you kidding me? 3 different agencies involved. I put them down here at the bottom for you guys. Yeah, it makes no sense.
You're not a law official, so you wouldn't know. How you doing?
So you make the call?
So they can get you in, so they can come here and tell you that I'm fine to do what I'm doing?
I'm concerned about the safety of this building and anyone who comes into it
Well,
without
it's-
identifying themselves or what the purpose is of what they're
do
doing.
I identify everybody that comes in here?
When they walk around with a phone and they're acting very suspiciously,
So when they
and it
conduct,
poses a potential threat to
okay,
the safety of the building, then the
so
answer
when
is
they're
yes. I will
conducting a
challenge them.
constitutionally
Every bit as much
protected
as what I'm
activity,
going and
do you know
talking
what?
to you right now.
Okay, so is it illegal what I'm doing? Do you-
No, I,
Possibly it is.
Okay, can I explain to you right now? Okay, right now I'm in public.
Doesn't matter.
This happened about 2 or 3 months ago, guys. Close to about 2 or 3 months ago. I just found out about this today. Lackluster texted me and told me about it. And as soon as I found out, I started working on this. I try to find out as much as I possibly can. When I found out who it was, it saddened me. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Let me know in the chats if you guys remember this. Give me a 1 if you guys remember the comment section in the YouTube. They had like a YouTube comment section where you could send like private chats and you could talk to each other through YouTube. Like it was like private messaging, I think it was called. And he was on there in private messaging, and he had contacted me before, and his channel name before was called give me 1 second, guys, I'll tell you right now. He used to have a different channel name. One second, folks. His channel name used to be 16-Year-Old Observer. I don't know if you guys remember him, but when he was 16-Year-Old Observer, he reached out to me through that private messaging on YouTube. He told me he wanted to wait till he turned 18 to start doing audits. Apparently, he started doing them a little bit earlier than that. And when in fact, he put transparency in his channel name. And if I'm not mistaken, my channel was the first transparency channel regarding First Amendment audits. So he was inspired from my channel to put that in his channel name, change his channel name, and start doing audits. He didn't wait till he was 18. He started doing audits early on. And when I actually found his channel, he didn't even reach back out to me and tell me that he started doing them. I found his channel again a little bit later. And when I heard his voice, I was like, dude, that sounds familiar. I wonder if it's that same kid. And I reached out to him, and we chatted a little bit in the comment section. And but yeah, it's devastating. It's tragic to find out what happened to him. Again, if you guys are barely tuning in, the channel name was Public Transparency. He was killed by police in Jamesville, New York. There was 3 agencies involved: Onondaga County Sheriff's Department, New York State Troopers, DeWitt Police Department. They are holding onto his property. Yeah. They don't want to give back his property. And if I'm not mistaken, they have access to his YouTube channel, and they put all of his videos on private. Yeah. Yeah, he was shot dead, guys. This happened about 3 months ago, and I'm just finding out about this now. Why isn't there an uproar? Why isn't there everybody talking about this? I believe that we are going to make some noise, and I believe that we're going to bring the court of public opinion to these 3 departments, and we're going to demand justice and make sure that that Judson Albahm gets justice for what happened to him. Look, man, especially when you're an auditor, you know, when you go out of your way to defend people's freedoms, and I got to tell you guys, okay, speaking to him in the past, watching his videos, guys, watching his videos, his calm demeanor, you guys will see for yourselves that this guy doesn't look like he's unstable. He's mentally unstable.
Person only. Won't be going up there.
He's very calm, mild-mannered. He speaks very well and kindly to the people he's being confronted with. Just in case they try to remove his 3 videos and his posts in his community section, I've already screen recorded the 3 videos, and I've screenshot all the posts. There are names of officers that he had been accosted by in the past, so we'll get that. We have that for now, and we're just gonna keep trying to see what we can do to find out more about exactly what happened. And I gotta tell you guys something in the comment section. We do not advocate violence. Okay, so all you guys that are talking about, you know, let's bring the violence back to them, please don't do that. Do not do that. I don't advocate violence. We advocate accountability. You know, I try to follow the law, and even though police officers are not following the law or policy and violating people's rights, for the survival of this channel, we absolutely cannot condone violence, guys. So please, no violence. Thank you for the super chat, Big Red. I appreciate you, man. Shooters' names: New York State Police Trooper Corey Fike, Sergeant Amy Bollinger, DeWitt Police Department Investigator Lucas Byron, DeWitt Police Department Investigator Matthew Menard. Thank you, Lackluster. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We work fast together. This community is a badass community, guys. I gotta tell you that. We don't fuck around. We bring the court of public opinion and we make shit happen. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Even if I'm not mistaken, even the mom said it was an airsoft gun, but I don't know that for sure. I personally don't even know that for sure. That's what it said on the news articles, and that's also what it says on the in this little freaking this little news thing that came out. Where do I have that at? Let me find it for you guys really quick. Did I not save it?
That's restricted area. Huh. Restricted area, authorized person only. Won't be going up there. Screw that.
Alright, here we go, folks. Pay attention to this.
To a police. 340-13404. It's going to be 4372 Apulia Road, 4372 Apulia Road, across the Bannock Road and East Seneca Turnpike. She is requesting state police. She's saying her son, 17-year-old male, is driving a Ford Fusion color white. He just left 2 minutes ago after hitting the caller's vehicle. CPEP was apparently there to talk to him. He left towards Lafayette on Apulia. Unknown on intoxication, unknown on weapons. He does own an airsoft gun, unknown if it's with him. He has threatened suicide by cops in the past.
And I gotta tell you guys something. You heard that on the dispatch, right? Who knows if that's real or if that was made afterwards? Like, it seems like these freaking police departments, they will go out of their way to do whatever to hide the mistakes that they make. Now, I don't want to say that I'm calling it out for being fake. I don't know, but it doesn't make any sense how, you know, they can say that he has an airsoft gun and they're gonna just go shoot him anyways. Look, man, if I'm a cop and I'm coming at somebody with the airsoft gun, I mean, are you kidding me, dude?
Go on.
They're gonna make it hard for anyone to want to follow up on this story. They're gonna make it hard for. Thanks for the super chat, Omaha. They're gonna make it hard for anyone to try to make this story out to be like the guy did. Automatically, they make him seem like he's guilty. Like, oh shit, he fucking pointed. And even I'm reading some of the chats, and even some of the chats are saying like, don't be stupid. Don't point an airsoft gun at cops. Like, yeah, is that stupid? Yes, it's stupid. But it appears to me that the cops should have known better. It seems to me like they knew he had an airsoft gun. Did the police officers know that he was a First Amendment auditor? They did know who he was. Did they know he had an airsoft gun? They were told. They were given a fair warning that he had an airsoft gun. The channel name was Public Transparency. He was a 17-year-old auditor named Judson Albahm. He was killed in Jamesville, New York. There was 3 agencies involved: Onondaga County Sheriff's Department, New York State Troopers, and DeWitt Police Department. And Lackluster has found the names of the law enforcement agents that were involved. Here we go again. Shooters' names: New York State Police Trooper Corey Fike, Onondaga County Sheriff's Officer Sergeant Amy Bollinger, DeWitt Police Investigator Lucas Byron, and DeWitt Police Department Investigator Matthew Menard. So we got a sergeant, we got 2 investigators, and a trooper. They all fired their weapons. What kind of a sergeant shoots to kill somebody with an airsoft gun knowing they got an airsoft gun? And what kind of freaking investigators shoot a man with an airsoft gun? No body cams on no agent, no law enforcement officer was wearing a body cam. Not one of the troopers, not one of the deputies. They weren't wearing body cams. There was no dash cams. It makes absolutely no sense. They're going to try to paint this guy out to be a piece of shit. And I'm going to tell you guys something. If they left the 3 audit videos where there were just passes, it's going to make him look good. I mean, think about that. In the 3 videos that are up on his channel, he's very calm, mild-mannered. He speaks very well. When people are upset because he's recording, he talks to them, and he even knows how to de-escalate. In my opinion, he wasn't unstable. This guy, he knew things that some other auditors don't even know. At 17 years old, this kid had de-escalation tactics. He knew how to do a First Amendment audit. There was some mistakes that he made. When I think on one of them he got detained and he gave up his ID or something. But look, we all make mistakes, and we even me, man. Would I give up ID? Probably. I don't know. I haven't given up ID once yet on an audit, but you know, if I was 17 years old, would I give up ID? Probably. Hell yeah. Probably yeah. 17 years old, that's right, innocent auditor, he was a child. 17-year-old child, man. Let's not forget this kid, man. Let's not forget Judson Albahm. Let's not forget this kid. As a matter of fact, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make a shirt of the picture that he had on his thing. I don't want to make it and sell it on my channel. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make money off of this kid. I want to, if you guys, what I'll do is I'll screenshot it and I'll make the image and I'll email it to whoever wants it, so you guys can make a shirt for yourselves, and I'll put something else on it, and I'll put like a remembrance of this kid, man, so we don't forget him. The first auditor that took the big hit. Now, I don't believe that, Pollyanna. That's not right. You shouldn't say that. And we don't even know exactly what happened. I mean, all we can do is really speculate. We have news reports and stuff. But I did reach out to the family. I sent the family an email, and I want to see if we can help that family and make sure that we help preserve his memory, because it's kind of a shitty thing to have, you know, a First Amendment auditor go down by the hands of police. Are you kidding me?
Hello, how you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Just want to take a look around, see how it is. It's nice little office in here, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah. It's great.
I'll drop the GoFundMe in the link after the video, guys.
Thank you. Ma'am? Ma'am? One quick question. I'm about to leave, but small claims court, how does that work? Does that,
You have to file within the town where the person you're taking lives, works, or does business.
Got you. So let's say it's a police officer and they violated your civil rights or something and you want to sue them for liability, right? Could you sue them in some...
Yeah, I mean, if I can put it right on here, I'll just put it right here. Yes. Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, how you doing today? Good. Just taking a look around. Can I get a stamp?
Take a look around for what?
Oh, it's just right here. Can I get a stamp?
One stamp?
Yes, please.
Sure. 55 cents.
$3.69 for that. Did you purchase this already or not?
What's that in your hand?
A camera.
It's not on, right?
Oh, no, it is.
Oh, no, you can't take any filming or pictures in a federal building.
Oh, really? In a USPS? Oh, really?
Any federal building, yep.
Well, I'm here to inform you today that it's not.
Pardon?
I said I'm here to inform you today that it's not against the law. Do you guys have a poster 7?
I do.
Okay. Thank you. It's on the poster 7. It says, for news and advertisement purposes, I'm allowed to take...
And what is your advertising or news?
I'm the press.
You're the press?
Yes.
Really? From where? Do you have ID?
Anybody actually in the United States, if you pick up a camera, you're considered press by the Constitution.
Okay. Alrighty.
Thank you.
You all set?
Yeah, I'm all set. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna go ahead and end this live chat, guys. I will be doing an update video as more things develop. I'm gonna get in contact with as many auditors as possible so that we can go over to the area where this happened at and we can see what we can do to get the family some justice. But I gotta tell you guys, this one hits home to everybody who's out there doing audits, cop watching, trying to hold police accountable. Clearly they don't like it. It saddens me that the ones that are being paid by us to protect us are the ones hurting us. And I gotta tell you guys something. I kind of sort of knew something like this would happen. It was only a matter of time. Not only that, as we grow, as we continue to get older, we're all gonna go someday. I only knew it was a matter of time before something like this happened. And I gotta tell you guys that it's a tragedy that it happened to somebody so young. And it saddens me that he doesn't get to live the rest of his life after he fought for freedom. And that is no matter what happened, let's say worst case scenario, he did point that at the cops. I do believe the cops could have done something different. But that being said, rest in peace, public photography. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna end this.